In 2018, I had a ballet presentation which was called En Busca del Dorado. I had the role of a priestess. Me and my group were the responsible ones to bring peace to the island where the other characters were living, but also I had the opportunity to play another role. We were asked about who wanted to play the role of the little children's moms. I absolutely wanted to play the part of the mothers, so I remember I was with other girls and they started saying, I do, but I didn't want to lose that chance. So I looked at my teacher and I said, I do too, but oh my God, do you imagine how I felt? I felt so nervous. I mean, I felt very comfortable with that teacher, but I was afraid that she might say no. It was still very hard for me to raise my voice and say what I wanted. Now that I think about that moment, I imagine it as if that happened a few years before that, and it would be most likely for me just to stay quiet and to lose that chance. Hi, my name is Paula. I'm from Guatemala, and today I will tell you how my life has been since I've been trying to overcome my shyness. First of all, what does shyness mean? Many of us have the wrong idea about it. I'm sure you have met someone that suddenly tells you that they're shy and you're like, what? I didn't even notice, or no way. And that shows us that we are a little bit confused about what shyness really means. According to the official College of Psychologists of Madrid, only 13% of the world's population are shy. Can you imagine that? Only 13%. I thought the number would be much bigger. People usually try to overcome shyness with alcoholism or depression, which is not my case, and which shows us that it is more serious than we thought. Shyness is the lack of certain social skills and the fear of rejection, the fear of evaluation by others, the fear of what people think or will think about you. It is common to mistakenly associate shyness with introverted, reserved, or quiet people who just don't like to talk about themselves or their personal life. The main four reasons for people to be shy are genetic inheritance, learned behavior, bad experiences, and self-esteem problems. The symptoms that helps us to realize the shyness are tachycardia, facial flushing, excessive sweating, gastrointestinal upset, and even voice and hand tremors. This is something very serious, and there are people that have worse experiences and symptoms. I think I'm capable to overcome my shyness because I got help since I was a little girl. Don't push yourself to overcome shyness. It's not healthy and it can harm you. Help is needed with no doubt. Remember that going to the psychologist isn't something to be ashamed about. Talking more about my experience, I remember always being very insecure. There was no time where I didn't have my hands in my chest like a bunny. In fact, I still do, but only when I'm in places full of people. My family, especially my mom, never understood why I was like that. When I was around 4 years old, a psychologist told my mom to take me to dancing classes or any activity where I could interact with more kids of my age. Kids that I didn't know talking to me or adults approaching me always made me very nervous. I have to tell you that being the person I am today took me so long, so much effort, and from my family and friends. Right now, I'm 16 years old, almost 17. And I can say that I started improving around 2018, when I was 14 or 15. Yeah, that wasn't a long ago. It's hard. It's hard to be more open and to be yourself. As a shy person, you will always have this thought in your mind about what people are going to think about you, and it's terrifying. Being shy is an incredible feeling and a major struggle. You lose so many opportunities, so many chances that you would have loved to take, but your mind hasn't allowed you to do so. The worst thing is when you blame yourself for the person you are because, obviously, it's your fault, right? I remember when I was younger, I would always think first about everything, even whether to ask someone a simple question. For example, I was with one of my friend's mom, and I wanted to ask how she was doing, but I would always have this mental fight with myself, like saying to myself, you can do it, just open your mouth and let the words come out. I would always be encouraging me for minutes, just to ask something. And when I finally did it, I got this feeling of victory, like if I did the greatest thing in the world. I still do that, but now I don't reflect about everything so much anymore. Something that really helped me to be more myself was music, dancing. I've been dancing since I was 3 or 4 years old. Also, there's this different genre of music that I'm pretty sure you already have heard about. It's K-pop. Yeah, I know. Many people find it cringy or are very critical about it. But for me, it's something that helped me a lot and I really enjoy it. I think those people criticize it because they don't understand it. K-pop started at the beginning of 1990s in South Korea. It has diverse music styles like hip-hop, R&B, soul, rap, rock. It's basically the same as American music, but in Korean. K-pop groups started to have more popularity in other Asian countries around the 2000s. Nowadays, K-pop's popularity has increased significantly. BTS is the best example to mention. They are famous and well-known all over the world. They have achieved Guinness World Records, and they are the first K-pop group to achieve many awards in America. For example, they were the first K-pop group to be #1 with one of their songs in 106 countries, to have 756,000 people watching their online concert, leading to a Guinness World Record. Now that I have mentioned BTS, I want to say that they're one of the main reasons why I have changed so much. They encourage many people to love themselves, to be themselves, and to speak for themselves. It's very hard to love, to be, and to speak for yourself, but wow, they have helped me so much with their music. There are other two groups that I really love, which are Day6 and 80s. They have made me feel so much better with myself and loved. I can say that the three of them have changed my life in a wonderful way. Music is such an amazing form of communication. It might be in a language that I don't understand, but I can feel the message. Also, there are subtitles, so stop saying that it's nonsense to listen to it. There are songs that make me feel more confident with myself. They have this rhythm that makes me think that I am unstoppable. I'm sure you have also songs that make you feel like that. The language doesn't matter. Something I would like to mention is that I have performed in K-pop events. First in a group I had with 3 friends and twice by myself. Can you imagine that? I never thought I could perform by myself in my whole life. But I encourage myself to be the person I want to be, and performing on stage is very satisfying. Ballet gives me the opportunity to dance in a theater, which is even cooler. Performing is the best in the world. It makes me feel powerful. Something that helped me as well was the cheerleading group from my school. If my future self told my younger self that I would be a cheerleader or even performing by myself, I would have surely laughed. But my friends helped me. They encouraged me to do it. They helped me to realize that I needed to stop thinking about everything so much and just to take the risk. They encouraged me to be myself and show my potential. My cheerleading mates are easygoing and very funny. They make me feel comfortable around them. I'm grateful I got the opportunity to get so much help and support, to get to know K-pop and meet new people that encourage me to be myself. My family is very supportive, especially my mom, and I'm pretty sure that without them, I wouldn't be the person I am today. Also, I'm thankful to my English teacher who encouraged and helped us to do this. I would have never thought I would be recording my first TED Talk. This is amazing, and I hope I can do more in the future, or even stand on their stage and not faint. If you're insecure, just remember that life is too short to lock yourself up and hide your capabilities to the world. It's hard, I know. It's a very long journey. Just accept the help and you'll see it'll be easier. Try to find yourself. We all have this thing that makes us feel more powerful and helps us. I still have a long journey ahead of me, but I'm on my way. You can take the first step too. And always remember that you can do it. You're capable and you're amazing just the way you are. I hope the best for you. Thank you.